Good afternoon, student. Today we'll discuss some more topics from the chapter People as Resource. Health. Health, how important for your study, for your any kind of work in our life. So in this way, health of a person helps him to realize his her potential and the ability to fight illness. Potential means here ability to do work of any kind. He will not be able to maximize his or her output to the overall growth of the organization. A firm, we think about a firm maximize profit. Maximize means any kind of private institution or industry or firm is working for maximizing profit. So in that company or that industry, do you think कि any firm would be able would be induced to employ people who might not work efficiently as healthy workers because of ill health? Of course not. They will not provide such opportunity that they are ill and they can be part of that company, institution or organization. They always want a healthy person who can perform their duty efficiently. So, at a workplace, why is health important? Let us see. As an employee, you should take good care of your health, both in workplace as well as at home. This will make you feel more energetic and you will be able to carry out both simple as well as strenuous task without pushing yourself too hard. As your mind and body is free from work pressure and mental stress, you can handle the daily course at workplace with a positive attitude. National ability, National health policy. If we think about the national health policy, our national policy aims at improving the accessibility of health care, family welfare, and nutritional service with a special focus on underprivileged segment of the population. Over the last 5 decades, India has built a vast health infrastructure and has also developed the manpower required at primary, secondary, and tertiary sector in government as well as in the private sector. There are many places in India which do not have even these basic facility. There are only 381 medical colleges in the country and 301 dental colleges. Just for four stages, just four states like Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Maharashtra, and Tamil Nadu have the maximum number of colleges. Highlights of the National Health Policy in 2007. The government aims in shifting focus from sick care to wellness by promoting prevention and well-being. Means instead of treating the people, why not we should make the people healthy and need not to be sick. It intends on gradually increasing public health expenditure to 2.5% of the GDP. GDP, you know that? Gross Domestic Product. In other words, you can say earning of the government of country. to strengthen health system by ensuring everyone has access to quality services and technology despite financial barriers, to reduce morbidity and preventable mortality of non-communicable diseases NCDs, by advocating pre-screening, to promote Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Make in India initiative by using drugs and devices manufactured in the country. It highlights Ayush, Ayurveda, Yoga, Naturopathy, Unani, Unani, Siddha and homeopathy as a tool for effective prevention and therapy that is safe and cost effective. Reforming medical education. Unemployment. If you think about the definition of unemployment, unemployment is said to exist when people who are willing to work at the going wages cannot find job. Here, you just think the people who are not able to work, can they work? Can they wish to work? So here, that is why we are talking willing to work at going wages. And potential is also important in this. They have to ability to do work. In case of India, we have unemployment in rural and urban areas. However, the nature of unemployment differ in rural and urban areas. In case of rural areas, there is seasonal and disguised unemployment. Urban areas have mostly educated unemployment. Types of unemployment, mainly these three types of unemployments are there: seasonal, disguised, and educated unemployment existing in our country, which is in your syllabus also. So, seasonal unemployment happens when people are not able to find job during some months of the year. People dependent upon agriculture usually face such kind of problem. As you know that farmers in agriculture are mainly dependent on the crop production, and crop is a seasonal work. There is different season for different types of crop. So in these crop production, during the sowing season, during the harvest season, they have enough work. But during the growth of that crop, growing period of that crop, the farmers are not having work, and they are that time seasonally unemployed. In case of disguised unemployment, people appear to be employed. Here, in disguised unemployment, they look that they are employed. They have agricultural plot where they find work. This usually happen among family members engaged in agricultural activity. The work requires the service of 5 people but engaged 8 people. So this is an example. The three people are extra. These 3 people also work in the same plot as the others. The this contribution made by the 3 extra people does not add to the contribution made by the 5 people. Means if 3 extra people are removed, the productivity of the field will not decline. So the field requires the service of 5 people, and the 3 extra people are disguised unemployed. In case of urban areas, educated unemployment has become a common phenomenon. Means they get education of different streams, different courses with matriculation, graduation, post graduation degrees are not able to find job. All these are such degrees where very few scopes are there to get job. So that is why after getting education of such kind, the people in cities, in urban areas are unemployed. Impact of unemployment. A study showed that unemployment of graduate and postgraduate has increased faster than among matriculates. A paradoxical manpower situation is witnessed as surplus of manpower in certain categories coexist with the shortage of manpower in others. Means कि in one field there is shortage of manpower and in other type of skill the manpower is surplus. So people are running behind a particular kind of work where there is job scarcity, work is less, and where more requirement is there of manpower, that kind of study, that kind of courses, thus people are not having. There is unemployment among technically qualified person on one hand, while there is a dearth of technical skill required for economic growth. Means in our country there is technically qualified people unemployed, and for the growth of economy there is a requirement of technical skill. So this is a problem of our country. What are impacts? Unemployment leads to wastage of manpower resources. People who are an asset for the economy turns into liability. There is a feeling of hopelessness and despair among the youth. People do not have enough money to support their family. Inability of educated people who are willing to work to find gainful employment implies a great social waste. Unemployment tends to increase economic overload. The quality of life of an individual as well as of society is adversely affected. Status of unemployment in India. So, what is the status of unemployment in our country? Increase in unemployment is an indicator of depressed economy, we know. It also wastes the resource which could have been gainfully employed. So, if people cannot be used as a resource, they naturally appear as a liability of the economy which is existing in our country and day by day increasing. In case of India, statistically, the unemployment rate is low. If we see the unemployment rate, it is low. But a large number of people represented with low income and productivity are counted as employed. They appear to work throughout the year, but in terms of their potential and income, it is not adequate for them. Moreover, the employment structure is characterized by self employment in the primary sector. The whole family contributes in the field even though not everybody is really needed. So there is disguised unemployment in the agriculture sector, but the entire family shares what has been produced. So this concept of sharing work in the field and the produce raised reduces the hardship of unemployment in the rural sector. Employment scenario in the three sectors of economy. First one is primary sector, which is mainly focused dependent on agriculture, is the most labor absorbing sector of the economy. In recent years, there has been a decline in the dependence of population on agriculture, partly because of disguised unemployment discussed earlier. Some of the surplus labor in agriculture has moved to either the secondary or the tertiary sector. In the secondary sector, the small scale manufacturing is the most labor absorbing as their machineries are small that are labor intensive techniques where machines are less and people are more engaged in this small scale manufacturing work. In case of tertiary sector, various new services are now appearing like biotechnology, information technology and so on. Thank you students. Revise the chapter, read thoroughly the chapter and be focused on the concept of the chapter. Read the question of the exercise and then you read the chapter. Then your concept will be more clear. You try to find out the question's answer in the text given in the chapter. So you should read the chapter in this way that you read once and when you see the question you have answer in your mind. So best of luck student, read the chapter carefully. Thank you.